Hey, hello. I'm back. I have a really kind of short little fun video to do here, another shorty. This is just going to be a fall leaf. I'm going to do it in relief on here with we're going to do this as power carving. Pretty simple, pretty quick. I do have a project I'm working on. It's a rather larger one. It's kind of being done in the background, and eventually I'll get that complete and loaded up. But I want to try to keep doing stuff once a week as I have been, and then this other big guy is going to be hopefully hitting here just before Christmas. I hope I can get that done in time, and we'll get that out. So let's get started with this. Let's have some fun carving today. The first thing I want to do, hopefully you can see the drawing on here. I think you can, yeah, I can see it on there, so that looks great. So the first thing I want to do is I want to kind of outline this so that we can get an idea. I'm going to take away a little bit of the edge around here so that this pops up. Do a little bit of undercut on it as well. We'll go ahead and get in here and make it look like it's curled a little bit, and we'll be able to see the little veins in there and all that good stuff. So here we go. So we have a really nice outline of this leaf right now. I want to get my flame burr next, and I'm going to take these parts down so that the leaf is a relief on here. Then I'll be able to go in. You'll notice that there is some extra room around here. That's because there's some smaller little points on the edges of this leaf. I didn't draw every single one of them in, but I will add them when I'm detailing. So let's go ahead and get this part all finished. Next stage, and I'm using this round bit here, and I'm going to go in and undercut this leaf. Again, I'm going to leave the extra spacing, but I do want to get undercut on here so that it really pops off. Once that's done, then I can go in with a finer point and I can start doing my edges so that they look more leaf-like. So let's go ahead and get started on that. So now you can see that we do have a relief. I do have this all undercut here. We'll deal with this later. I want to go ahead and get in and start doing some detailing on here. I've put this bit on here. Again, it's one of these bits that you can get from Amazon. It's got a kit with it. I talk about it a lot. I'll go ahead and show a picture of it on here. They're very inexpensive and they last a pretty long time. I think I've had this one for at least 3 months now. I use it quite regular. I would imagine that if I got a brand new set, I would notice a massive difference in the way it cuts, but hey, I'm just fine the way this is working right now. I'm not burning the wood with it, so I'm okay. So let's go ahead and get started. Keep in mind here, you're viewing this at twice the speed. So this is at 2x. This is, I am going a little slower, a little more deliberately, and a little more careful to try to get those the little pointy edges around the edge of that leaf. So just keep that in mind when you do this yourself. So I have a fine tipped flame burr here. It's got much closer grit on it, so it should be a little bit finer. I have never used this a whole lot, but I want to go ahead and try to make this more of a concave look to this leaf. So we'll give this a shot and see how it goes. Okay, so I have a diamond tip burr. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get the veins in here. Just a few of them, not every single one. So let me give that a shot. You can see here I've switched over to a diamond tipped ball bit. This is going to allow me to kind of smooth out and soften those sharp edges that were made by that pointier tip. So this just lets me kind of blend it all in and make it look a little bit more natural. All right, let's sand this thing down, get it nice and smooth. You got a couple of options here. You can take some very watered down watercolor paints and give this color, or you could just leave it all natural wood. And I think tonight this one's just going to be the natural wood look to it. Although once I get it on there, if I feel that it just looks too flat, too not what I'm looking for, I will go ahead and add some paint to it. So let me get this all sanded down nice and smooth, and we'll go from there. case you're wondering what I'm using here, I'm using Danish oil, and I went to use my natural color for the leaf, but it turns out that was completely dried up, which I just was not aware of that. So I had to throw that away, and I went to the cherry of the Danish oil, and I think I'm kind of glad that happened, because it gives it more of a warm color to it than the natural. I kind of like that. And then I've got the walnut for the background to hopefully give this just a little bit of a pop. All right, so I've got it done. Here's our little leaf. It's our fall leaf. It's all ready to go, all finished. So I truly hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and thank you for liking and subscribing, and go out and carve.